I have always seen Nigeria as a hopeless project. I never believed that this country will rise above the gutter that we have been in. Until I've heard so much about School of Media and Communication. I've heard so much about Pan-African or Pan-Atlantic University. Believe you sincerely, when I got here, it was an awesome experience. I never believed that this kind of place would exist in this country. The way things are done, you know, even this afternoon, when I was sitting out there having my lunch, I look around and say, even the flies don't come around here. This place is so beautiful. I have been making phone calls, talking to people. I said, look, you need to come and discover this place. Now, this place is an awesome experience. And believe you, this is where I've realized that the situation is not as hopeless as I thought about this country. From the way, in fact, whenever I have this assessment form, one of the places I'll be so quick in ticking excellence is about the people, the security, and every other person. They are so courteous, the way they welcome you, they are always ready. Unlike the Nigeria that we have out there, where you can just ask someone and say, Sambo, please, that's not my line of duty. I can't do that, sorry. But here, people are always willing to help. And the humility is something out of this world, honestly speaking. It's so touching. So from the depth of my heart, I really appreciate this school. This is one project that has given hope that Nigeria could be better than what we have seen. And we're talking about the lecturers. The day I saw the Vice Chancellor came in here, I made phone calls. I told people, I said, look, if it were to be University of Rio, you have the SA, the PA, the police orderly, all of them will line up, and you know that one big man has entered this place. But here, the man was just here, as simple as anybody. He did what he came to do, and he left. That's it. That's how it should be. We are so humbled by this experience, and I'm sure we are going to go out there and be better Nigerians that we should be. This is a world that is different from the world out there, and we hope that we'll replicate what we are seeing here. To God be the glory.
Yes, a little while I engaged in this kind of academic science. We are becoming rusty in the newsroom, and I came this opportunity. But the very rare waters. And short of saying much, to say all we have gone through the last 10 days seems to be that which I've long desired for. We have it, we've got it, and we're going to use it. And for the institution that have participated this, you wouldn't have known the kind of theory you have done for yourselves. While we were here, we have been taking a walk around, asking questions. What would that mean? That means we were satisfied with the environment, the character, the learning, and the vision of the school. Going forward, you have done for yourself a very lengthy and mighty publication which will impact on this school going forward. We appreciate them both, and my colleagues, it could have been better than this.
Yeah.
They won't understand what it means to cage the working journalists in a place for
We do.
It's happened to me for the first time. I would have been living here for the newsroom and come back to dread the evening or come back in the morning. But you succeeded in keeping us due to the content and quality of what we look forward to each day. To all the colleagues, thank you very much for the show of passion, dedication to all that you believe in.
I'm really grateful. I have come and I've met so many people. I don't think any member of my organization has attended this kind of program. And I really appreciate it. It's an eye-opener. If I go home, I'm going to tell the story, which I've started telling anyway. But when I get back, I'm going to tell the story. I've come and I've never met this caliber of journalists. Hearing them talk, editors, and every other person. I really appreciate the organization of this program. And on behalf of the ladies in the group, I think I want to say thank you. You have impacted so much on us.
The truth of the matter is that if from observation, we will see that we are from very different backgrounds, from different states, from different media organizations. But what NRG has done to us, aside from refreshing our capacity in this job, they have been able to ensure that some of us that we have even been reading ourselves on the pages of newspaper are able to now marry the name with the face. On behalf of my group, starting from Isaac to my leader, the very beautiful Karina, and all members of our group, Simon, Adeyemi, and all members of our group, we are so much appreciative. We cannot, I believe there might be rooms for improvement, but what we have experienced here is something that it will linger in our memory for a very long time.
I want to specifically thank NRGI for what they have done. Of course, what they have done for us, they themselves might not have known the what. I mean, you are not just giving capacity to journalists. You are also deepening Nigerian democracy. And how are you doing that? When you empower the journalist, you are empowering the most very influential agent in a democracy. You know, Joseph Pulitzer once said that a republic and its press will rise or fall together. What Pulitzer was trying to talk about was the importance of journalism in a democratic society. And any group that is trying to give empowerment to journalists, you are not just doing that training for them, you are empowering, you are deepening the democratic values, and that's what you are doing. So we thank you very much for the opportunity you gave to all of us to be here. Some people have said that perhaps this is the best training they've had so far. I think I feel that way too.
I remember the Dean of School of Media, Dr. Ikechukwu, and also the Director, Mr. Isechukwu, and also Dr. C. I remember they said the objective of this course is to enhance the capacity of journalists, especially in reporting the oil and gas sector. For me, I believe that objective has been achieved as far as I'm concerned. I am new in the oil and gas sector. I just started reporting oil and gas sector, and from what I've taken out from this place, given the course content, and not just the course content, the resource persons. The resource persons are, to me, are one of the best resource persons you can get in this country. So I think what they have given to us, and to me in particular, is something that will give me the opportunity to report the oil and gas sector more. But I don't think I personally can get this information. And I know where to source how to get my storyline, where to ask questions, where to find out information if I'm doing investigation. So this course has actually enhanced my capacity, and I look forward to attending similar course, either coming here for a postgraduate study, and I wish if this school can also incorporate an oil and gas postgraduate studies into this in this school, so that people like us who also want to go ahead in oil and gas reporting can also come for postgraduate course in oil and gas reporting. So essentially, I want to thank the NRGR and the School of Media at Catholic University for this very program. And my future expectation is that subsequent program will also be made available, for media people.
We're working on it.
I'm not just the oil and gas sector. There are other areas that need to also be touched. So I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy to be a participant. And I also want to thank my colleague, because it's an opportunity for me to meet other journalists from different media organizations. And I know it was a moment of sharing ideas, getting experiences from people who have been in the industry for a long time. For me, I think I will never forget this very experience, and the experience will continue to help me, in my practice and also other areas of human behavior. Thank you so much for the privilege.
Let me start with the words of Sir Isaac Newton. He said, "If I have sinned farther than others, it is because I have stood on the shoulders of giants." I have done less than 180 days in journalism, not just in energy reporting. So being here was indeed a great privilege, because these are some of my values. I'm not afraid to try, because I know that is the only way I can improve. I am not ashamed to be criticized, because I can only get better. And I don't fear criticism, I welcome it, because it gives me an opportunity to challenge myself. And I've seen that applied here, and I can tell you I've become better for it.
First and foremost, let me appreciate these beautiful faces that I've met. I've been a regular student in this school. Mr. Isaac can testify to that. But at least these people have been wonderful. It made me see difference from interaction with colleagues and meeting our colleagues elsewhere. Let me also appreciate the school, because I've been to several schools. I've attended so many courses, both local and international. I've never seen a school that has so discipline like this. I find it difficult to cope the first time I came here, because I've never been tied down like this, because I'm always a very busy somebody. It's that I'm listening to phone, I'm working on my laptop. But I'm constrained to conform to the school regulation. I want to appreciate you for that. Then NRGI, I feel highly impressed and I feel gladdened, because I remember when they wanted to start this, they wanted to embark on this journey. I think I was one of the first people they came to meet in my secretariat, that this is what we thought and this is what we believe, what is my view. I'm talking on behalf of the National Association of Energy Correspondents and their chairman. So we poured our mind and we told them this is what we thought, and they stepped out and they agreed on what we said, and they said they would get back to us. When they came up with the first program, the first people that came, I saw those things, and because I'm so busy, because as at then, I'm planning to organize a conference, which Mr. Isaac is on, our annual conference, and it's very difficult for me to come over. But this one, when they sent another mail, someone was telling me, how will you be a chairman of a particular session? Somebody will be invited, you won't be there. I said no, because my conference is coming up next month again, and I have so many people to meet, the GMD, the everybody, so that they can participate. But I just felt, okay, let me just come, so that I will know what is going on. But I came and I saw that there's different. It's totally 7 up. There's different. They've actually imparted knowledge. You can go elsewhere. There's nothing better you can get elsewhere than what we have gotten.
This opportunity is an opportunity that is open to any Nigerian journalist. The unfortunate thing about the industry now is that we keep on knowing less and less about more and more, because of the fact that the opportunities are not there for journalists in Nigeria to train themselves. The few efforts people are making, are just for them to kind of only the very small segment of it, because out there people are pushing to see how they can make a living. So people are not interested. So when I saw this thing, I think in the Guardian, I said, wow, it was just a few hours to the time. I just did something, wrote an essay, and moved. I was surprised they called me, and before then, I had, since 2014, not missed any opportunity in this school that is for journalists, because I believe that I don't really know much. I have to know more. To the glory of God, I thank God for participating in this course. I thank God for meeting all of you. I thank God that this will challenge all of us to even know more, because our industry, we have a serious challenge. The challenge that we are not really knowing as much as we should, as we should know. When the experts spoke about NNPC, I felt ashamed because there are things I felt that I had no reason not to know over the years, but I don't know it. You know, and if I don't know it, I can imagine the people I kind of mentor. You know, so I keep on thanking the organizers of this event, especially the Natural Resource Governance Institute. Believe you me, this is my first time of knowing about this organization. For somebody that had been living in this country, you know, since 1963, you know, and this is just one of these organizations that I wish the country will get to appreciate more. Because they have trained us now. I learned they trained some people earlier. Maybe they want to do something like, is it 50 or 100 before the year runs out? If we have this number, even if it's just 100, believe you me, in the next 2 years, we'll make a huge difference in this country. A huge difference. Because what it is that most times, for you to understand issues, you really must have to make deliberate effort to know what the whole thing is all about. So I don't want to take too much of your time, but I want to thank you for giving me this opportunity to be part of this program, for giving all of us here the opportunity to be in this program. And I ask that this opportunity should also be extended to other sectors of the economy, because every sector that is trained is a huge addition to making Nigeria a stronger nation. Thank you very much.